time to get serious. This vlog is about don't stereotype homeless people. There's many different types of homeless people. Not all homeless people are drunks. I'm getting really upset at people. Oh, gotta find a job, and oh, why are they drunks? Hello, this economy in the United States fucking sucks. It's not easy to get and maintain a job, especially if you don't have a phone or a permanent address. I want people to realize that it's not that easy to get a job when you're freaking homeless. I've been homeless. I lived in a tent outside my mom's house, and I had struggled to get a job. And I mean, yeah, I had an address and stuff and a phone, but still, if I didn't have an address and a phone and stuff, it would have made it 100 times harder for me to find a job. And I really hate it when people stereotype homeless people of being lazy and all that stuff, because they don't take into consideration of many obstacles homeless people have to face. Not having a permanent address, not having a phone, on top of not having money to get to work for transportation. It's not that easy for homeless people to find work, and there should be programs to help them. I mean, I don't think there's enough being done to help the homeless in this country, because we're always bailing out other countries and ignoring the homeless people, and I'm tired of it, because anybody can become homeless. Let me ask you something. What would you do if you suddenly became homeless? I mean, what would you do? How would you want people to treat you? How would you want to be judged? That's the reason why I'm really frustrated with some of the coworkers I work with at work, of saying, oh, why don't they get the job and all that stuff, when watching a news deal about homeless people up in Eugene. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm glad I didn't say it out loud. It's not that easy to get a job. This economy sucks, and people need to realize that. And not everybody takes into consideration of what goes into finding a job, like having a phone, permanent address, and money for transportation. I mean, people need to realize it's hard to get a job when you're homeless, when you don't have a permanent address. And yeah, I know I'm repeating myself, but I think these points need to be said. And there's many types of homeless people too. College students, college grads. Because I knew a few college students I went with that were actually homeless and going to school. I don't know how they did it, but they did. They didn't have a home. They were jumping from place to place. So yes, it could be anybody that's homeless. It's not just a specific group, a specific race. It could be anyone to be homeless. That's the point I want to make. Anybody can be homeless. Even if you're rich, if you make a few errors, you can suddenly become homeless overnight. I mean, well, not overnight, but you get what I'm saying. Because homeless, you could lose your money and everything in a heartbeat. This economy is not the best to live in, and I just wish people would realize that. Because I don't think the homelessness in this country is being taken seriously. That and people going hungry. I mean, I think there's serious issues in this country that's not being really addressed really well. We have celebrities that go on, do these things for people in other countries. What about the people here? I mean, if this country falls, I mean, if or when the United States crumbles, how many countries is going to go down with it? I mean, we need to fix up this country. And hopefully the audio's working on this video camera, because I don't feel like recording this again. It's just something I really need to get off my chest, because I think homeless are being stereotyped negatively, and I don't think there's enough being done about it. And that's the reason why I want to address this in this video. And I really don't like getting political in my videos. I really, really don't, because that's something I really want to stay away from. But as I keep continuing these videos, I want to push myself further. But I'm getting off topic. When you see a homeless person, you gotta think, not to judge them, it's just feel for them. Because it's so difficult to be in that position and have everybody judge you negatively just because you're homeless, just because you've made a few mistakes along the way that caused you to be homeless. I mean, there's so many reasons why people become homeless. Runaways, running away from family, abusive family members, or rejection from family members. There's different causes of reason why people are homeless, and it's not because they all drink. That really ticks me off. Not every single homeless person became homeless because they are drunks. That's just absurd. That's just... I just can't believe this country's getting so bad with putting down homeless people. It's really upsetting. And if something's not done about it, the situation's just going to get worse. There's going to be more homeless people because there's not enough to be done to correct the problem. I mean, we gotta help. When we help homeless people, we're strengthening our communities and stuff, helping them get back on their feet. I know there's probably some, even if you do help them, that they'll keep wanting help and they won't get off their feet. Then I don't know what to do there, because I don't want to end up judging people. But you gotta give people second chances. I mean, everybody deserves a second chance. I mean, it's so easy to make mistakes. And it's so easy to get messed up. And because this country is so materialistic, it's so easy to overspend. Like getting credit cards and everything. And I think I made my point, and I think I need to end this before I get off to another topic. And I wish... hopefully this made sense, because normally I don't do these type of serious videos, and yeah, it's just